Grand rising to you all. So I know it's been a minute since I've, been active with my tarot. I'm gonna give a tiny disclaimer before I get into my readings. I don't even know where to start, man. I definitely had a lot of healing that I had to do within myself, and I had a lot of mental clearing that I had to do in order to really tap into tarot and relay those messages how I know I need to. You really have to have a clear headspace for that. It requires you to kind of tap into other people's energies and those negative entities that's weighing them down, because the point of tarot is to relay the messages to people in order for them to work on themselves. And it's them seeking guidance, it's them seeking answers, it's them getting the information they need to get in order for them to ascend to their higher selves. And it's like, I'm obligated to tap into that energy. I have to put myself in their shoes in order for me to really tell them what's going on, so that they can, you feel me, really better their life and their self. I have to be the highest version of myself in order for me to get people to the highest version of themselves, if that makes sense. I have to have all the juices in my cup filled in order for me to be able to fill other people's cups. I definitely had to work on myself. But I've definitely come a long way. Many don't know, if you do. I definitely have a testimony coming on the way. I just need to put some more time and some thought into it. I don't know how I want to present it yet, but just know it's on the way. Let me go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Myself, I have some sage going. I already cleansed these cards. These are the old-fashioned Rider-Waite tarot deck. I can't speak. This is the old-fashioned classic, the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, let me say. And then I'm also going to be working with, and I'm actually going to be unboxing this with y'all, because I'm going to be working with my Oracle deck as well. It's called the Lantern Oracle by Angelina Mirabito. So I went to this metaphysical shop. I stay over in Cobb, so I went over to this metaphysical shop in my area the other day, and I was just looking at the different tarot cards that they had in the crystals, but I don't know why this one specifically stood out to me. Crazy to say, this is my first time actually working with the Oracle deck, so I'm actually really excited. But let's get into it. I'm gonna actually be kind of bouncing back and forth between the both of them, so let's see. Oh, it's so cute. Look, it come with a little guidebook and everything. I like that. I love it. Yeah, it's cute. See, I really love the tarot sets that come like this, though, when it has like a little guidebook, and it's like, especially for beginner readers, it really just gives an in-depth explanation of what each card means. And it's like, as you continue to practice with the deck and you get better with it and you keep on studying, it also explains like what the reverse meanings of the cards. And it's like, once you get used to it, like, you can kind of just interpret like your own meanings, and you just kind of go based off of intuition. But for starters, that book is genuinely helpful. I study my ass off on this Rider-Waite tarot deck, for real. And I still feel like I could get better, truthfully. But I study my ass off. Okay, these cards are so cute. Look. These cards are so cute. The illustration is beautiful. I'm not sure if you can see because of the light, but yes, the illustration is beautiful. See, I love investing in new tarot decks. I really be feeling like each tarot deck I invest in is really going to take my readings to the next level. So let me go ahead and cleanse these cards. I already have this deck cleansed, but I don't have the other one cleansed. Y'all gotta excuse me because I'm working with a real raggedy lighter. I lost my big lighter, so I'm stuck with this, and it be losing fire on me. Okay, don't do that. Don't be ghetto. It's burning though. Just trying to cleanse my cards. Alright, I'm back. I apologize, that little raggedy lighter I'm dealing with, but let me go ahead and cleanse this deck. One thing that I do want to say, I do apologize to my natives. Sage is actually native to the Mediterranean region. Sage is something, it's a very spiritual plant. It's used for a lot of rituals. We're basically stealing from their homeland. So I do apologize to my ancestors and my natives. Typically, when I burn sage, y'all always cleanse that with Palo Santos, but I ran out. I apologize. All right. All right. Let's get into it. Air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm sorry. I got that from somebody. I got that. Her Instagram is like pretty intuitive tarot, and that shit was stuck in my head. I had to. All right. Spirit. Y'all gotta excuse my shuffling. I'm sorry. I know this shit kind of childish. I got tiny hands, so I just be having to make it do what it do. My hands are tiny. All right, Spirit. What do you have for my air signs? What message do you need to relay from my air signs? And I want y'all to also keep in mind too, this is only a general reading, not a personalized. So you can only take what resonates, leave what does not. This may not apply to everybody. Like I said, take what resonates, leave what does not. This may not apply to everybody. Alright. Spirit, what do you have for me today for air signs? Oh, wow. Okay. So, and this is funny. This is actually the card that, this is the card that I picked up earlier. This is the card that I picked up earlier. So we have Spirit Self, be who you are as you are. We have Radical Honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. And we have Radical Self-Love. We can only receive love to the extent that we can unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So let me see. I'm getting... Okay. And I'm getting it. It makes sense. It makes sense. So, Air signs with this, with spirit self, radical honesty, and with radical self-love, I'm getting that for some of y'all may be facing some type of insecurity of some sort, and y'all may be dealing with a lot of self-sabotaging. And it's like, with this self-sabotaging, with this unhealthy thinking pattern, it really can mess up a lot of potential opportunities and new doors and new beginnings that can come your way. All of the self-limiting, it's really hindering. It really can hinder your process. So I'm getting out of this that in order for you to ascend to the next level, you need to learn to be comfortable with yourself. I'm getting that not only do you need to be comfortable with yourself, but you also can't compare your level 5 to somebody else's level 10. What I mean when I say that is, with radical honesty, to believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. Like I said, you can't compare your level 5 to somebody else's level 10 because you don't know what all they went through to get to that level 10. It's like people are only going to post and they're only going to glorify the best moments of their life, you feel me? So it's you can't always believe the hype, you feel me? You can't always believe the hype. You just need to know that eventually what they're glorifying and what they're posting, no matter if it's real or if you it don't I can't speak. No matter if it's real, no matter if it's their money or not, no matter if it's their car or not, just know that what they posting and how they carry themselves on social media, you're gonna get to that point one day. Just know that you're going to get to that point one day. So all of these negative and self-sabotaging thinking patterns, all of that needs to come to an end ASAP. You feel me? Because the choice is yours. The choice is yours. If you want to be that bitch or you want to be that nigga, and you feel me, you want to walk around with fat pockets and a confident mentality, the choice is yours. All you gotta do is simply change your way of thinking, you feel me? Because the way you think is gonna be your outcome in life and how you move. So just know, you gotta eliminate them toxic thinking patterns in order to ascend to the next level, and in order to ascend to your higher self, because that's what we want, right? That's what we want. That's really the end goal in this shit. Come on. And then we also have radical self-love as well. So we can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. So in order to receive love, we must love ourselves. And it's like, I'm an air sign myself, and I feel like I genuinely needed to hear that. Like I said, I mean, it's really self-explanatory. In order to receive love, you have to love yourself. A relationship shouldn't be based off of, you feel me, the happiness that that person gives you. It needs to be based off of y'all's own individual happiness. And then when y'all come together, y'all lay that shit on the table together. But you feel me, you should never be codependent on anyone for your happiness. It needs to just come within yourself, and then you'll attract, as your frequencies get higher, because you start loving yourself and you start catering to yourself, and your confidence gets higher, you feel me, those frequencies attract the right people in your circle. So you gotta better yourself in order to get those results. So I am going to do a quick draw in my Rider-Waite tarot deck. With these three. Alright, Spirit, what do you have for me in the air signs? What can you tell me today in regards to air signs? How can my air signs better themselves, Spirit? Tell me that. How can my air signs better themselves? What is that one thing that they just need to hear in order for them to just get that click, like, I need to get on it? What do they need to hear? What do you have for me? Okay, sheesh. That came out instantly, so we got the Justice card in reverse. Okay. Spirit. We got the Justice card in reverse. We have the Fool upright. My eyes are probably gonna look retarded when I upload this video. It's weird because when you know how when you be recording on a regular camera, it like flips your face and it makes your eyes look funny. I'm sorry. Anyways, we have the Justice card in reverse. We have the Fool upright. And Spirit, give me one more card. What else do you have from my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Whew. Okay. These messages getting mad obvious because you get this flop. These messages is getting mad obvious because this card just went flying. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All of these cards went flying. So with the Justice card in reverse, you know, air signs, I'm hearing this loud and clear. I'm hearing this loud and clear only because at the end of the day, I feel like this was also something I needed to hear for myself, and it's like it all made sense. So with the Justice card in reverse, the Fool upright, and Nine in Pentacles in reverse, I feel like air signs, there's something or somebody that or a situation that you may be so stuck on, and it's like you're waiting for a certain answer or some type of closure in order for you to move on how you want to. But air signs, sometimes you just need to realize that the situation was exactly what it looked like. The situation was exactly what it looks like, and it will always be that way. Sometimes we have the tendency to act off of the illusion we have of somebody in our head rather than the picture that they painted loud and clear right in front of us. It's like, that's what I mean when I say the situation is exactly what it looks like. So rather than sitting there and waiting on that closure for hours at a time, and rather than stalking that page, or rather than whatever it may be, whatever obsessive habit you may have, whatever self-limiting, self-sabotaging habit you may have, whatever just unhealthy, toxic thinking patterns you may have, air signs, all of that needs to come to an end. All of that needs to come to an end ASAP. Because new beginnings, when I tell you I feel this shit in my soul, new beginnings are right around the corner. They're right around the corner. It's like Spirit is waiting. Like, come on, motherfucker, get your shit together because I have a blessing in my hand. That's literally what I hear in my head. That's why I call myself the ghetto spiritualist, because my spirit guys talk a little ghetto to me. For real. But yeah, they're really saying, like, nigga, get your shit together. Get your shit together because I have a blessing in my hand. I'm waiting to throw this bitch at you, for real. But I just gotta see that, you feel me, you ready to handle it. Like, do you feel me? They gotta see that all of that old toxic waste and all of them old toxic entities are really gonna be thrown to the trash so that you can get a new bag, bitch. Like, come on. So I'm gonna need y'all to get that together. And I'm talking to myself too, because bitch, K, I know you need to get it together too, for real. But anyways, that's all I have today for air signs. Stay tuned because the other 3 elements will be coming shortly. But anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. I say namaste. And y'all be safe.